I'm extremely tired. You know what I'm getting this. Oh, you know what I'm getting from this thing too. What the heck was you doing over here with my cards, bun? Look at what you dropped those cards on the floor. Um, this lady mixed up something and have this boy give it to this woman. This could be some type of information too. Like somebody, you could have like at least trusted somebody because, well, you could have resonated with somebody because the story, because this could be somebody trying to use your gifts and abilities for them against you, but to manipulate it how they want to. I don't know. Like, give you some information that will make you say you're usually peaceful and kind, give you some information that's going to piss you off and make you very aggravated, or say stuff that's going to make people pissed off or something. It have to happen anyways. People going to relate to whatever it is any way that they're going to relate to it. But like somebody could have did this at the right time or something when something was coming up, so people could look at you differently or not want to support something or whatever. But I don't know. It's like this boy could be a little older, an older brother or something, or classmate or cousin. They gave something to this person that, again, it's giving me the same thing with the girl being shot in the head. That would have laid somebody to rest. I mean, these could be people that, this could be some kind of ritual in your family. Like, I mean, I guess it'd be nice if you was like Native American or American Indian and you lived amongst the tribe, and, people talk about this story. So if something was happening, you'd be like, I know my grandma used to tell us about these little stories, like back when I was younger. The story about the girl that the boy gave the fruit to, and then she fell asleep for 20 years, or she died. So she had to get rebirthed, or, it's the only way that she could be rebirthed every time, or, it's something like this. Something that, like, if you are a part of it or of it, you should have been told about it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, so it will be a shocker that you don't know. Like, why you reacting like this? Ugh. And nobody else react like that. But the point is, because whoever you are, you could be supposed to be a higher ranking member of this tribe or group. And you're right. This person is supposed to know about this. They're not supposed to go run online, maybe, and talk about this. They're supposed to be able to talk amongst the people, talk amongst the congregation, talk amongst these people or something. And then if they don't listen, they take it to the public, like it says in the Bible. But it's a minor detail that somebody's leaving out about something that happened to someone. Do you get what I'm saying? Because somebody was greedy or stingy or whatever this is. Now, to a whole group, like I told y'all about that energy, when I told y'all about the energy of like, now say this is blood relatives, or this is some type of mythical thing that you just happen to be, how deities and stuff like this, the storylines go, like Isis, Isis, and the two brothers that she was born with. It could be a storyline like this, right? Don't have to be your actual, but these could be two people that you was really close to, or three people. And it's something that they all knew. Like, it's your best friend and your boyfriend and your sister or something. They all knew about this thing. They could call it a prophecy or something. You just didn't. It just, maybe if they knew you had this information when it was supposed to come to you, you would have been able to change something. I don't know, but it's something somebody's not saying about what this witch had this young person give to, whether it's a girl or a boy, give to this child to eat. Because you could have thought you and somebody else was the same age, but somebody actually could have been older than you, right? Like, wiser in years, or they were a reincarnate of something, okay? Or they were a reincarnate of someone, okay? This could also be light skin shit. Like, everybody else fed in because they was light skinned. You would think that this person should not be discriminated against you because of your skin color, but somebody could have. They wanted something that looked some kind of way. Because see how this person is light skinned and this person has got golden skin. Okay. um and somebody would have never thought this. Like if these are three-dimensional people, like you're on this dimension with this person, you could be on three different dimensions with this person in your life, but this one you coherent a little bit, okay, except for what people's hiding. The other one, somebody is in full control, so somebody could have wanted to come in this realm and have full control over you here too. Somebody don't feel like you should be. It's like discriminating, it's like it's derogatory, it's something. mm, I don't know. It's very fucking like, ugh. I think people would be like, ugh, whatever it is. Because somebody is so worth to have whatever this is. They're so worthy of it. They're so That's the sad part about it here. Now, somebody could be saying that they're the original or the forever young version of me. This person could have also drank up something from this person. Like you the original. It's not this woman that's standing in front of everybody that they praising today. This person, this if they try to put a fake forever young, whatever, if I'm sleeping beauty or if I'm being lazy or if I'm being drained right now, if I'm tired, narcolepsy, whatever it is, a spell, whatever I'm speaking with this sword, it's about to pierce this person in their back, or it already did, right? It's going to expose that somebody created something in my likeness and said that that was my forever young version, because really somebody killed the forever young version of me a long time ago. Like, it's almost like, okay, and like, it's a sad thing. It's like for a million years, people have been using these DNA strands to something. It's like damn. Somebody lost something very valuable. It's like a collection of something. You got a collection of something, basketball cards or something. This basketball card, you got some $5, $10. You got one basketball card that you keep on a thing on a shelf. It's worth like $1 million. If anything ever happened to you one day or something like this, you lose your job, you could sell that card, or something like this. It's something weird like that, or it has something to do with the existence of humanity and one measly person, right? That maybe shouldn't even been in that position anyways, is trying to erase somebody from existing ever again, being back on the earth. Like something so deep. It's something so deep. I can't even explain it to you how somebody, because these people since little kids, they've been being able to go this deep into their something. Somebody must have closed yours off or cut you off, or if this is a key piece, though forever young, they're not supposed to be touched or whatever. Everybody else, it's a million people, a million and one. One person don't have their forever young. The other million went and killed the one, but it's the most prominent one. It's the prominent factor. The million are spoiled. The one is just existing. It don't even know what it is. It's just floating around here, just not even doing nothing that anybody could be jealous of or anything. But you want it. It might be supposed to be a hidden one. I don't know. But somebody, you know, whatever this is, it may get somebody to be reborn again at like a decent that you could relate with. So you could wrap your head around what just happened to you instead of having to come back as a baby or something. You might be able to come back, be reincarnate or rebirth at a fair something. Because this could be what people keep doing, bringing somebody back, making them start at square one while everybody else have a head start. Even in the kindergarten, these motherfuckers is, you could be intelligent, you could hold and house the intelligence, but you're not thinking on that level. The kids that are around you, they siphon the intelligence from you and they can use it as a weapon around you. So it's almost like the day these people don't like you, they could really kind of probably mess you up. You get what I'm saying? I mean, this is so strange. Okay, because it's always just striking me from the beginning. I just started this channel talking like this. It's gonna, it ain't gonna shock you who it is if you already know that family and friends. And it's not even about what they're saying at face value or out of their mouth. It's what they're thinking in their heart. It's what they're saying in their head. You know what I'm saying? You won't be really surprised. You're gonna be, I don't know if you ever find out who it is or how deep it goes. Okay. So we got the indigenous people against the achiever. I'm guessing this person could be the achiever. All right. But this could be also somebody rebirthing somebody as celebrity. I don't know. So somebody could be trying to rebirth somebody as celebrity, not as a god, or not as an alien, or not as one of these people that, navigate the earth and have all this power. I don't know. Somebody had to be split in two. Which the children card is here, and there's loss. Somebody may not be infertile, but there is a loss. I don't know if this person is not infertile. They tried to inseminate this person, and then this person lost the child, or this angel or whoever this is that's telling them to do whatever this is. This person could be getting lost, or this person could be a loss, or they're gonna lose their life here. Okay. So we have infertility. Okay. This person got something wrong right here. And we got infertility, and we have the girl being with fertility, and the angel or this demon angel up here is going through a loss. So somebody could be, this is like the serpent up here in the Garden of Eden. Okay. This is like, or somebody trying to be God or something, or a fallen angel. Okay. She's trying to get the attention of the male. Because the serpent is here too. The apple is here. But this is something else here. It could even be this child that if this child died or something as a child, the one that was shot in the head or something, or something in its likeness, something is here. Okay. I don't know. I mean, somebody might not be able to be in the per se garden or amongst somebody don't know what to do with somebody this time. You like this could be even that. Somebody giving somebody the information to make them have to move on the outer something yet, but you haven't even experienced anything on this realm. So somebody trying to move you in, and if they move you, you're gonna still be not you got like how I told y'all when we went to the digital system in Texas. Not because you failed second grade, you passed second grade, but because of their system, how their grading system, I had to go through the second grade again. Okay. So because of whatever system these people is doing, and they knew what they was doing when they tried to block me or keep me stagnant all this time. If I go forward, it's still going to be something where, again, this person going to have to be the same way. They're going to be, inquisitive, do something as a child. These people going to put this person to sleep. And then, it's somebody keeps doing the same thing here. They want you to be behind. They want you to be the butt of the joke, the laughing stock. It's nothing funny about the person, but it's just the situation that somebody has been able to put you in. Do you understand? So that's so that they can feel, dementia. Not knowing, not kind of really knowing, maybe not dementia per se, but the fact that you can't remember, or you can never put your legacy together mentally because somebody has been doing something like behind the scenes. Like it could be very freeing. We're not even talking about like, oh, free us from slavery, whatever. No, this is something else. It could be very freeing if you figure out what this is here. All right. This could also be, I don't know, a father, D, men, and Tia. A father is beneath these people, or a male figure. Whoa. Something about an affair with a grandparent. I'm so thirsty, y'all. I need to get to the gas station too. Girl, I'm thirsty. My car ain't got no gas. I don't know. Like maybe you'll be disturbed if you knew what people had to do, what they said they had to do to keep you alive. It could be a lie, could be the truth. I'm not sure. But for what? So people could just trample over you and you could be a laughing stock and people could just whatever. And you might be a very highly intelligent person. And the people that's doing this to you are not. But to make them seem that way, they focus on making fun of you being not caught all the way up or always left behind or it's something like this. Okay. Okay. It's like a missing link. It's a missing link. And I feel like somebody wants you to beat yourself up. Like you didn't get it, did you? Because they know this is a big thing. Especially if you got to go through this by yourself with no pats on the back, no likes, no shares, no nothing, no nothing. You know, somebody wanted you to feel like it's the end of the world or it's the end of your existence or something. That can be stressful enough, I think, for somebody. So whoever these people is, they just, I don't know. I don't know. But again, whoever this is does not want to be burdened about something. All right. This could also be, like I said, this is a young girl. This is somebody that look like a young girl, but they so serious for their age. An old body is inside this person. And whoever this male is that could be housing this person's body as well to still be out here having fun. This, they chose this body because somebody is more slender or something like this. But it's not the, I don't know. Something is not even about that. Like, but you're supposed to be slender, or I'm supposed to be slender. You know, there's things you or I was supposed to be doing with your body and prepping or whatever to even have a chance. They just didn't want that. Like, I don't know what this is. You know, this is like discriminatory about vassals and who produce vassals. I don't like them vassals from Lextar, or I don't like them vassals from Multiplex. You know, I want one from Trade Star. You know, it's something else that goes with, hey, go in your room with that. It's something else that is so minuscule. And somebody just got the nerves to sit on some pompous seat, and your existence could be even more valuable than theirs, and try to play with somebody's shit like that. Like, who is you? Or you're at least worth wherever you are, where you're at. And somebody doesn't think that you should be able to have that. I mean, that's just what I'm getting. Yeah, being sneaky. Somebody knows that somebody's not basic, so they could be taking treasures from you, information, you know, excellence, something like this, and giving it to somebody else. The not basic could also be American gods, and then this is Europe. So this could be like America and Europe. Okay, we have no corruption. Somebody's not basic, they don't have no corruption. It may be the way that you do something or the way that you operate. Right? This person wasn't corrupt to these people. So why are people being able to come jump on this person and without their knowledge or something and be sneaky and slither around by them? It's, you know, it's something like that. And it is this Nine of Pentacles female that's doing this. Or a male. With some faulty legalities. This could be a retired, like, judge or, you know, somebody with authority or something here. Let's see. I want to be able to shuffle properly again. It's like the tendons in my hand don't work the way that they, you know, should. So it's kind of difficult. You know, yeah, old age. Somebody's trying to get peace. Go to peace. Old age. Somebody could be from India here. You know, already now. Not just, you know, you know, we want you to go to old age right away with, like, gout. You know what I'm saying? You was running around here a year ago like a 44-year-old teenager. And now somebody wants you, you know, sitting, laying low, but knowing that you about to pop back out eventually in a year or something like this. But somebody wanted that to be it. No, you're going to stay like that. I'm telling you, okay? Somebody wanted to also prove that you're not really fun or a party girl. The only reason why you had fun and went to parties because they was that kind of person while you were on some type of hiatus here. Like I'm taking a hiatus, y'all. I'm gonna just pull back, sit at home, go through this process. They made it seem like they broke up from you and you couldn't repair or you couldn't something. And even when you got when you got the thought, you know what, I need to start going out. Even if I start taking myself out to eat, doing little things or something like this, go out for a drink, sit at the bar, talk to the bartender, to meet people or something. And then somebody's like, oh, excuse me. That person would never do that. And then you like, oh, well, I'm gonna maybe go somewhere in like a week or something. And like, you about to buy some tickets. And then now somebody could be trying to make body parts hurt or something so you can't like immobilize someone. Like, bitch, what is your problem? And nobody is supposed to be, let's just get this straight. Nobody is supposed to be doing this or using these technologies against so-called regular citizens. And if somebody's not a so-called regular citizen, why are they still sitting in I know that y'all already came through here and scooped out a lot of these people, the versions of them that know who they are or maybe think like I do or something, and you try to leave me here and make something even more inquisitive so these people can rip and tear at me. I know what you did. Okay? And that's why I was saying it's something like about the White House or something like this. Yes, somebody is fake acting nice. That's just it. And they was doing spell work here the whole time with paper, not they was going through some legal books or something, changing something, manipulating something. Mm-mm. Look, hiding his knife behind their back, acting like they for justice. Okay, we got Ti or it, so it's not it, it's Ti. Okay, I don't know. UNITY. Queen. Okay. LA Tifa. LATI. Fa. LA. Somebody name could be LA. I don't know, like LA Reid. Um Ti and Fa. Father. Somebody's father was being put last. So this could be people that figured out maybe your father. This could be people that figured out that the father was just a man. His power was in the daughter or a child or something that God gave to that person. They could have respected this father, but they said, no, that ain't it. And they kicked the father to the end. It's like they stripped the power from the father for something valuable. Could have been me, could have been you, could have been something else or whatever. And somebody tried to start because even Queen Latifah looked like God is 23 and me. So this could be, the clash of the titans and stuff like this, fighting like, they're all supposed to honor the God energy or the God child, but they thought it'd be best if they just splice up whatever for that child and Yanni and put it into the children that they've created, the hidden children that the fallen angels and stuff like this created in underneath the nose of God. Because if this was a greedy man or somebody that wanted to smite me or was mad because they didn't want to honor me as what God said I am, then there's a huge problem. There's a huge deficit or something here. And they can't say it's because you used to act like this and when you was the boss, because you never knew that you were this. Yet you never knew that you had all this at your feet. You never knew that, you might have felt like with your friends that they was the ones that maybe attracted whatever. Like I feel like the attraction of attention to me is a lot different. It's more personal. It's very direct or something when I meet people and we click in conversations and stuff. But a lot of people I know, they're like, they got a lot of friends. They be clapping it up to everybody. It's a different kind of popularity. That's it. You know. Um, and so yeah, just like that show I was watching, she was like, "Oh, I'm going out with my girlfriends or whatever from the work or whatever." The girl had just got a job. She was an at-home mom. Her husband couldn't work no more and all this shit, and so she had to go out there in the work field. And like I told you, my play sister, when she used to go out with people in her, hey, you can't stand here with that. Go in your room if you're gonna be doing all that. But I know that a lot of things that I experienced because I was really close to them people. She's coming right back. Some things I did end up going to functions with this person and their friend or something like this, or my best friend always had lots of other friends, right? So something, it could make it seem like somebody's like, oh, you're just like a third wheel, you only just hang on or something, whatever I bring along, that's who you click with or something. But you could be somebody that is really not important. I'm only going with you because I thought you was my friend and I like you. And if you're gonna go hang around with these people, I'm not gonna be a jealous person. Say, oh, I don't want to go there because you're gonna be hanging around with other people. It's just not me and you. So I didn't take none of them people. I didn't try to steal none of them friends or get their phone number and start talking to them behind that person's back and then try to get into that friends group without that person being around. It's just casual. And it's like, oh, those your friends or whatever. And when I see them, it's cool or whatever. I never tried to steal somebody's friend group or nothing because I just wasn't concerned. I wasn't even into it like that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So it's something like this. Like somebody trying to make it seem like you just that lame or something. But this would be somebody that kept you from the party scene or from being a socialite or kept you from being like, I don't know, seeing some kind of way. You like these people could like to go out, party, drink, get drunk, sloppy drunk, dancing around all night or something. You might be somebody that like intellectual conversations. You know what I'm saying? I picture myself, Yanni. If I was ever here before, I picture myself as one of the men with, one of those little bars back in the day. They used to have them bars and shit in the house back in the 40s through the 60s, probably 70s, maybe a little bit. And I got a study back there and motherfuckers in my motherfucking study. You know what I'm saying? Talking about something. All right. Okay, that's it. You cannot stay in here. You're gonna have to. You dog all that talking. It is unnecessary. Listen, stop that. I'm doing something. I cannot be talking at the same time as you. Go in your room and do that. No. Yes. Well, you have to gonna be quiet in here. Shh. Yes. No. What did I say? She's coming back. You're gonna have to be quiet. Okay, we're gonna see about that. Shit, I feel like I'm yelling. She just be talking. I know she's doing it on purpose. She's consciously doing it. Goodness. Yeah, that made me forget where the hell I was at. So, let me see. Yeah, so, I like to have a good time. I just do. But again, at the same time, the way that I feel like when I'm just saying my experience, okay? Maybe somebody could relate to that. I was with my children all the time when these girls were having fun or going to work and meeting coworkers and doing things like this or whatever. So it kind of was like when I was a teenager, I feel like I was the one that brought the party when we were in younger age or whatever, right? Especially around the people that I hung out with the most, right? Or yeah, my cousin too. Fairly, all like me and my cousin. Yeah, okay. So fairly that kind of energy. But of course, if I was older and I'm staying at home or whatever, if my friends say, hey girl, let's go get a drink, a couple of my friends gonna be there. Okay, whatever. I wasn't going out kicking it or whatever. I was more worried about what was going on at home. But I was not like out there trying to go find people to bring into my circle. It was later on in my life, I feel. So I don't know. I just feel like somebody could have been trying to say like, you know fun or you don't bring nothing to the table or something. Like I know all these people. Look at me wherever I go or something. You don't know no people. If you don't know people between me, but you're not even a socialite in that manner. Were you even thinking about it like that? And like I said, this could be people that was using money, resources, things that's supposed to be available to you or me as a king or an emperor or an empress or something. Like you was using that big empress energy to get them friends for somebody. Okay, and this may not even, we may even be talking about on another realm or something. Like, these could be people that wasn't even really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first met my friend, people didn't like her. Girls didn't like her. They was trying to fight her. Nobody liked her. I kind of was like a bodyguard a little bit when I became her friend. And then, I knew people. I linked up with people. I was cool with people. Soon as people meet me, they want to talk to me. First day in school, I'm standing in line. People like, oh, hey, they trying to talk to me, get to know me. But then, I think probably like the first couple weeks of school, whatever, my friend was already about to get into a fight with one of her old best friends. Like, I was like, who is that girl? She's like, oh, that's my friend or whatever, Melinda or whatever. And we used to be friends. And I never really got the full scoop, and I never really dug too much because I don't be nosy in people's business. Okay. But I just remember they had a big old fight or whatever downstairs in the school. And then I noticed that, damn, bitches don't like you. Okay. Golly, nobody don't. Why people don't like you or whatever. It was always some beef. It could have been her beauty, anything. It could have been something I didn't know about. Okay, that happened in that town or in that place or something that I didn't know nothing about. I was the fool that just became friends with the person that people didn't like, and then all of a sudden, by the time we got to high school, I was more like a wallflower, and she was more very popular. So this could have also been an early destiny swap, if you ask me. Um, it could have been an early destiny swap. You see what I'm saying? Because even still, when I would go to like things like baby showers, I would end up being like the talk of the thing or the life of the party kind of thing. I would be quiet when I first walk in. I may even be late every time. But you know it's fun when we're doing somebody that brings fun to the little stale games that they play at baby showers. It'll be like one, two, three of us or something like this. That's those risers or whatever, to get the crowd going and get it to be everybody laughing and everything like this, okay, and having so much fun. Okay, it'll be like one, two, or three of us, sporadically spread around a baby shower or something. That's just how I'm looking at this situation. Like, wait a minute, something changed. Something changed, dude. Because I don't think like this about competition, about people that I care about or I thought was my friends or something like this. But that don't mean that they wasn't thinking like this. Um, let's see. Again, these could be trapped souls in these children or these friends or these high school people, that they had to come here and do it over and over again several times. Um, let's see. It's like if you get onto these demons or these people, then they'll just go down into the tomb and try to see if they can find another version of you from another century that they can bring up and use or something like this. All right, so we got justice and the high priestess. Let's see about this angel of time. Hold on. Yeah, the high priestess and justice. We got judgment being called on this little angel. This could be like the baby. She ready to push this red button too. Or somebody else was going to push the red button, and now this person like, it's my turn to have the red button. Or have the button to control you. This could be somebody that thinks that they're your child with you and a fallen angel. Or they could be. I don't know. They're mad at you, the oblivious one, but they're not mad at the people that made it that way. Okay, this could also be somebody that grew up like a test tube baby or something, and they don't understand why you don't know them, or they wanted that from you, and now they then went into an obsession of wanting to be you or take whatever it is that you have left of you and end you. You know what I'm saying? Could be a slight obsession here. This entity, they might have been told how something works the wrong way. They might have been told that how something works the wrong way. And if somebody wants to feel something from you, okay? This is like somebody's operation might come. Somebody could be working for some deities or some aliens. Somebody's underground. It's a government official thing what some people do for certain people with certain whatever in certain files. But whoever these people is, they started an underground operation, and they kind of started whatever the government or the God-verning forces were doing, little g God-verning forces were doing. These people started another operation underneath that. Do you understand? And so there's something here. It's like creating something stronger than what God created and actually sending it towards those God's creations, and God's creations not being able to protect themselves from it. So you feel more powerful than God and God's creation. I don't know. We got the hangman who could be going to jail, or who could be being hung, or something like this, to take the time back and see who got hung from the tree. I don't know. This is a little bit, kind of a little bit deep, a little bit. Nobody's gonna stop me. You know, whoever this person is, I'm going back and I'm gonna do this, and nobody's gonna stop me. Now, this might be somebody doing something because they are in the upright, because they want to feel something from you that they cannot get from you when you're in this mode. There's something, or they want to get that admiration. They want to be the one that died on the tree, who is their Christ. This could be some people saying, my Christ is the one that y'all took out there and hung on that tree and killed or whatever. Okay. Oh, sorry. Where you at? Sorry. Come from under there. I couldn't even see you down there. I don't know. This is a little bit. Let's see if I could get. Are you okay? Did I kick you in your eye a little bit down there? You got to come from underneath there, bun, because I did not see you. Some kind of gift. The fathers or grandfathers in reverse. It's like a I don't know, because it's like this person, they may not be thinking right. It's like, do you want to kill the mother or the father or God? When God had to sacrifice a child, I said I was getting a storyline different. Not, oh, somebody was so fascinated with a pretty woman, a world card energy, that they sacrificed their son. This is in a sense where somebody would have to sacrifice a child, or God is having to sacrifice I'm about to say an alien, but I meant to say an angel, like Lucifer, because this person kept on coming at God full force. Somebody could have tried to made these kids God for the last 30 years, made you like you don't even matter. And now, you see what I'm saying? These kids are coming at you, like checking you. It's kind of like a second ago, my child got in the car and she was like, everything was fine. And she's like, she said, are you coming? I said, oh, I was just joking around or whatever. I'm like, oh, I forgot how to get to the school or something like this. I don't know. I can't remember last time. I think I forgot. But I know where I was at, I know she could see me. And she was going to put down the phone like, you play too much or whatever. Like, here you go. It was kind of like set up like that or whatever when she called me. Everything was fine. And then she got in the car and she's like, turn it off or whatever. I'm like, what? What the fuck is you talking about? She's like, turn it off. And she leaped into the front, took my phone and turned my phone off and was saying, I didn't something, or start yelling. I said, girl, I'm about to knock the shit. I'm like, why is you even give me my phone? And when I reached back, to try to get my phone, I reached back like this to try to get my phone. And when I looked up, because she was like doing something with the door. And I'm like, is this little kid that fucking crazy about to throw my phone out? And so it was like she was possessed with something. Because at first I thought she was just playing. But when she lunged up and ripped it out of my stirrup thing like that, I'm like, what the hell? And then she started fumbling with the door. And I turned around like this, like, give me that phone. And then when I looked back up, I had swerved a little bit. I didn't cross the line, but, it's something. And it was in front of the fucking police. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like I was almost hit the police or nothing like that. But that whole moment could have been just different. And then I was telling her, I was like, don't play around or something like this, or, you know, something, and she was talking loud or whatever. And I don't know. I just don't like that. You know, she know I'm driving. I can't reach her. You know, I'm being lazy earlier. So I didn't want to have to put gas. I wanted to have him put the gas in my car. And so I'm being a little bit lazy earlier. And I was trying to make it back home. I was trying to make it back home on the little gas so he could take my car to put gas in. So, okay. So, you know, I'm like, why is you playing like that? We're trying to get home, whatever. But it was just strange because the police was like right there, y'all. And although I didn't like swerve, like the wheel turned just a little bit. You know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just enough for me to be like, oh, okay, y'all on some shit here. You trying to get something bad to happen or something like this. So this is the energy that I'm picking up. I'm picking up. And then we got here, and now she want to sit all on my leg. I'm laying on the couch. She want to sit right on top of my leg or whatever, on the other side or whatever. She want to sit all up on me while I'm sitting on the couch. And I'm like, dude, you was just acting crazy in the car, doing that crazy shit. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. And then now you want to come sit all on my leg or something like this while I'm laying on the couch. Y'all, I don't know. It's kind of weird. So somebody turned something. We got the J&J energy, or this, again, somebody, these two swans or whatever. All right. You know, when I let the cat out for a second earlier, uh, I seen how he was like, he had to stretch up and he was trying to look outside the window. And when I seen his neck, I'm like, that's strange. I never knew that the cat's neck could look like that. It be strange stuff going on around here, y'all. Cause I swear something from Slither came through this house last night. You know what I'm saying? You know how like on a movie when it's like a ghost part or something, and it's like, yes, you know, I need to get access to something, this child or something, and like this yellow, this like bright light shows up, and all the doors fly open, and there's mist and steam all over the place, and some lady is like with white eyes is like floating through the house. You know, it's I was asleep last night, but that's what it felt like when I woke up at one something and my doors wasn't locked and my garage door was open and the back door was unlocked and the front door was unlocked. I'm like, it just seemed like somebody came, like a crowd of people coming here for a party real quick and then left. You know, it just felt weird. Okay. So somebody is messing with something in the family room. Okay. Courtship. This could be like a man using my powers and stuff to remove me from something that belongs to my family or my legacy, and so they can live it out not with me but with another woman that they've been working with behind the scenes all this time. So somebody could be, they always trying to change me with this Pisces person. Okay, this could be like a Taurus group, a Pisces group. They're always trying to make me it's like somebody wants me to take on somebody's like, take my life then. You know, they want me to become the Pisces, but the Pisces been stealing from me, stalking me. This could even be somebody that Papa Roller was the Rolling Stone kid that was a part of a secret society, and they found out, you know, that whatever semen that they was created from or something like this, there was other people before them, you know, and this person could have knew for 10, 15 years, right? And they could have been plotting on you for 10 or 15 years. Why somebody couldn't come up to you and say, oh, I'm your sister, don't tell nobody, but they could come up to your spouse, or they can come up to other people or your family members, I don't know. Okay. But that's just the kind of thing that I'm getting here. We got family room here in reverse and courtship. Somebody could have changed who was in a relationship with who. Okay. On some kind of, these people could also go through processes, or they could do extraterrestrial things or something, where some of them have to get brainwashed from whatever they experienced. Okay. Somebody could have used this on somebody for them to forget about a relationship. Okay. This is not just the girl got a hold of your credit card number from a job that she worked at and started buying stuff with your credit card and using your name. This is about existence. Maybe ultra existence here. Okay. Somebody could have said that you had bad health. Somebody could be in love with somebody that has bad health. They both could have bad health, or whatever this bad health is that the person that they love have. They can't get it, but they can maybe pass it on to you. It's something. Is a very. It's a very. Mm-mm. Somebody could have lied and said you had bad health or mental health, sexual health, something like this, and somebody doesn't here. Like, somebody got triple played. Like, this is like a sister, a distant relative, or Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's a skinwalker. And in reality, this person been maybe in some type of coma. 6 years, something happened, something like this, y'all. And somebody might have to be laid down for even another year or something like this. What, 2026? This could be somebody other than me or you. It's something about a process that's being protected. You see, when I stopped talking, she stopped talking. Okay. Gemini, Poppy Bear in reverse. Okay. Um, it's a total shame. It's getting on my damn nerves. Yanni, you're gonna have to get from underneath my table with that. They did, so somebody else can take this pathway. They also changed this in the family room so that this Pat take the highway, or maybe this Pat energy was supposed to go through a path on the earthly mode, but they gave this Pat the keys to go on the highway. This also, like, you know how somebody say, oh, just take the high road. Don't go in there and tear up everything they got. Just leave. But I'm still getting that no. Pat was supposed to take, somebody named Patrick or something was supposed to take the dirt road, or this low road, or like a regular pathway. If this person is like a aviator energy, like a navigator energy, they're not supposed to be. Okay. Somebody changed it in the family room so that they could be. And these people could have just, these could be past loves. They could have sent people in. These women could have sent their past loves in to try to, swing they ding-a-ling around like they did to them to trick them. It didn't work. So you got egos and bruised and things like it's just a heavy thing that's going on here. The bottom line is whoever this is got to come back down from that high road or that highway. Imagine these people like, you just mad or whatever, because damn, we was working on this for 30 years. We was working on this for 30 years or something like this. And how did she find out that and ruin the whole thing? Oh my goodness.